How did you become a new, happier and healthier version of yourself? What physical or mental changes did you introduce to your life? It's a long on continuing journey, but so far, found a diet that nourishes me and minimizes health issues, found activities I enjoy that keep me physically fit without it feeling like a chore, found good friends who support and respect me, let go of the ones that didn't, set small weekly goals that align with my larger goals, create healthy routines so it's easy to stick with and child upon, set and stick to a sleep schedule, totally off today, but that's okay because accept my own imperfections and try not to beat myself up over mistakes. Better out than in mince. Express your emotions rather than repressing them or hiding from them. Build a toolkit of different ways you can get your emotions out. Talk to a friend, therapist, journal, make art, sing angry songs, etc. Set and hold my boundaries. Stop overextending myself to be nice, because it's not actually being nice to me. Do something you find fulfilling, whether that's your career, hobbies or family. Find what makes you feel happy and good about your life and prioritize it. How did you find good friends who support you and vibe with you? If you don't mind me asking, I graduated college 2 years ago, and a lot of my friends are spread out nationally. How do you make good friends locally? Lost weight. Learned about healthy meals, drink less alcohol and eat less junk, go for walks, do yoga/stretches, better sleep routine, same schedule almost every day, read more books, don't say yes to things I don't want to do, don't do work things outside of work hours, no emails, no dinners. That's basically it. Not saying yes to everything is such an important one. If it's not a hell yeah, it's a no. Filed for divorce, started keto, and started exercising more. After 6 months, I was off anxiety, blood pressure, and diabetes meds. 3 years later I'm happier, healthier, and look better than ever. I apply the Marie Kondo method to people. Anyone who doesn't bring me joy can F off. I give people back what they give me. After years of being bullied and a pushover, I now don't have time for people who don't respect me. I value and appreciate the ones that do though. A better sleep schedule. To have time to myself in the mornings I've started to watch what I eat and exercise so I can lose the weight I put on from eating out so much, started to budget so I can have money to do things I want to do, and I guess started to read more and be on my phone less. I was noticing that my phone was draining my energy and it was better to drop my screen time than stay on it consistently. I would start asking what drains you of your energy and make that switch, because it'll be for the better. Cut out toxic people, or put distance between those who are toxic I don't want to cut out, like my father for example. Went to therapy to unpack the yes I've been through, process it healthily, develop coping skills, and then pack it back in nice and neat. Channel my issues into healthy outlets, like music in my case. It could be drawing, painting, dancing, or sports for others. Getting plenty of sleep, sleeping when my body needs it. So naps are my favorite. Having a routine for every day, eating, waking up, and sleeping around the same time every day. I started doing electroconvulsive therapy. I haven't felt this good in years. That sounds really interesting. Can you tell us more? I've had major depression for several years, and I'm so sick of it. So I did TMS first, which helped for a while, but basically it wasn't helping anymore. My psychiatrist asked how I felt about ECT, and gave me a bunch of information about it. The hospital let me to the ECT suite, and then I started. I felt a massive improvement after 2 sessions. I'm still doing it as an outpatient, and I've had very minimal side effects cognitively, just some minor memory stuff, but it comes back when prompted. I surround myself only with people who make me feel safe and good about myself, romantically and platonically. I have become someone entirely different in a year. I started eating healthier foods, don't give a f what other people say, and travel to where I'm most at peace and happy XX. Be happy on my own, value myself and my peace, and not worry about anyone. Eat better, live for me and only me. give love to those who deserve it, and be able to identify and cut ties with people who don't. 3 things for that worked for me. I came to realize I couldn't look pretty/attractive without effort. I needed to feel pretty to look pretty. I always felt like the ugly duck. In my early 20s I finally found my rebellious stage and decided I was going to wear the clothes I want to wear. That aesthetic I was aiming for includes out of makeup, something I used to detest. I hated it and thought it stood for BS beauty standards. I played around with it in my room, little by little, until I became comfortable with it. It looked awesome with the new clothes I got at the thrift store, and now I go out fitting my aesthetic. I noticed as soon as I put in effort, people were nicer to me, smiled at me. I thought, am I somewhat attractive now? But really, I was being me, and that made me more confident going out. I smiled sometimes, and it made me look pretty. I felt pretty, and the positive feedback loop continued. I don't think I get a lot of attention because of my looks, but because despite dressing goth my demeanor is much more welcoming and inviting. I committed the amount of sugar I was consuming. I switched from soda to diet soda. I drank a lot of soda and tried to eat foods that contain less sugar, making no other changes to my life or diet. I lost 60 pounds in a year. I felt better, less pain and more energy. Ironically, I became honest with myself about certain aspects of my life. For me that was polyamory. For other I know it was their sexuality, some their gender. Regardless, finally allowing myself to admit it and be myself was liberating, and I'm so happy for it. Have always been sitting in a lot and rarely trained. Had poor self-confidence because of my height. But since I started training BJJ, I have become healthier and gained better confidence. So I can recommend that. Stopped over-exercising. Ate more. Rested more. Realized that your bodily appearance is not the most important thing in the world. Now I exercise for enjoyment and eat intuitively. I'm 17. Almost 18, and it's probably sad that I'm going to say this, but since I dropped alcohol and started to for real solve my problems, I think I have never been happier. Wherever I went I would get like really drunk, and although my problems then seemed small, the day after, when I sober up I realize how big they actually are, and then get drunk again when I had the chance. So I decided to drop it and solve my problems. Don't try to solve your problems with alcohol. Same goes for drugs. 6. Close bracket. Started with changing my hairstyle and a colored hair gel. I've gotten so many compliments on it recently, so it's helped my confidence. My daily planner has a gratitude section in it. Most often it's coffee. It's the first thing I do while drinking coffee. Lol. My mother, my partner and nature, that's on there. But it does help me take a breath and appreciate things. Writing words down in general also helps me to declutter my mind, even if they're just words and make no sense. Started regularly attending a local meetup for my hobby. It was a great first step to getting out of the house on a more consistent schedule. It greatly helped my mental health to be around new people and get to do something I love. That first step inspired me to make many other good changes in my life. I got a better job, made some more friends, and started exercising more. So if anybody else is looking to improve themselves, that's what I recommend. Pick one thing that would improve your life and focus on it for a while. Estradiol. I know it's going to be an unconventional answer, but coming out of the closet saved my life. I'm happier than I ever dreamed I could be. Therapy is mandatory, no questions asked. I get a pedicure every 5 to 6 weeks. I have a set bedtime and a routine that I do to wind down for bed. I'm not worth less or more based on how I look in a mirror. No alcohol or weed. Picked up tennis. Cook more often with olive oil and avocado oil. Less deep fried food. Order less tequila. Bought new clothes recently. Use the dishwasher. Planned ahead for the weekend. Regular 1-hour walks. Compassionate distance / boundaries with loved ones. Therapy. Cannot overstate this enough. If you don't have access to a therapist you like or trust, there are a lot of online courses that are interactive and can help. That's the route I took. Care to share these interactive online courses? Desperately looking for something like this right now? Sure. I recommend Ty's Gibson's courses. She's Canada based and pioneered the Gibson integrated attachment theory. Her channel on YouTube is a good place to start to get a feel of her style to see if she's the right fit for you. https://www.youtube.com/channel/UCHQ4L sacrap5 hipitrotok/videos. https://www.youtube.com/channel/UCHQ4L sacrap5 hipitrotok/videos. Her courses are here. https university personal development school com/ https university personal development school com/. She also runs webinars twice a week for paying members where you can ask her questions directly and she'll answer them in a group setting, but you can display yourself as anonymous. By the way, she's not paying me or anything to recommend her. I'm just really appreciative that her courses worked. I started off with her stuff for depression and anxiety, but all her other courses helped me so much too. I didn't know I could actually be happy/regulated on a daily basis. Thank you so much. Definitely looking into this ASAP. I started respecting and loving my body and myself. I do things because I have to do, and not because I'm feeling like doing. I exercise a little every day. A walk with my dog can be a exercise. I cook and eat healthy. I do sometimes indulgent things that I want to, but that's an exception on my diet and not the rule. I eat salad, legumes and fruits every day. I drink a lot of water. I don't eat sugary drinks. I personally don't snack, but because I don't feel like. But when I did, during my pregnancy, it was fruit or healthy snacks. I did therapy to deal with the things that were holding me down until the day that I felt that I was okay with my past and stopped therapy. I do yoga. I stretch my body and calm my mind. I take my vitamins. I do my blood tests yearly to check up, because I had deficiency of vitamins in the past that can cause brain fog, fatigue and other things. When I eat well, take my supplements and exercise, I feel amazing. I shower every day before bed. I use moisturizer on my body after showering and do my skincare. It's the last thing I do before bed. My sheets are always clean and I smell good. Is an amazing way to sleep. I do my bed after getting up, brush my teeth, do my morning skincare, deodorant, and then I drink a big glass of water. I only drink 1 glass of wine maximum during the week after dinner and 1 drink at the weekends, but no more than that. I use sunscreen every single day. I double cleanse at night and always moisturize. I'm married and have a kid, and we sit at the table to have dinner every day without TV, phones or anything. It's a way for us to talk and spend time together enjoying ourselves. I put my fork down while chewing. I learned that with a friend. It's a way to eat slower and mindfully and enjoy your food more. I do things I like, at little everyday things just for myself, but also take care of my family, as was something I chose to do. I work, and I also give my best on what I do. I know the corporate world sucks and nobody gives a ress about you, but I do give a ress about me, so I do my best, because I like having a job that pays my lifestyle, and being good provided me with growth and more money for things I like. I take vacations yearly. I don't waste time with things that don't matter. Someone that really don't mean to me don't like me. Who cares? Look, some drama that won't make a difference at all on my or my family's lives. Not for me. I accept things that I can't change, but I work hard to improve the things I can change. I only keep friends that add to my life in somehow. Someone that I love, care, and want this person with me. Someone that I can see 4 times a year, but it will be like we saw each other last week. Someone that understands that life is messy and hard. I don't have more time to drama. To friends that want me to have the same commitment that I had when we were teens, and who want to complain all the time. I can't deal with too much negativity. Of course that is different when some friend is passing through something. I will always help and be there for them, but those friends that are in the same cycle of drama for the last years and just want a pity party, sorry, for my own mental health I can't. / changing the people around you. Setting boundaries and new standards for anyone entering your life. Never ignore red flags and take crucial decisions regarding that. // a healthy diet plus finding new habits / hobbies and work on building yourself / reading more OFC not novels and fairy tales about actual themes in many fields / staying quiet and not letting myself an open book to anybody. It takes time. I'm 1 year post ending a marriage and have completely upleveled my life. But it wasn't easy. There is no easy fix. For me, getting back to a regular yoga practice helped me move through a lot of the negative self-talk and emotions. It also helped me lose 30 pounds of covered weight that I carried from deep sadness that I wasn't listening to my gut and making life changes for myself. This year I decided to change all of that. Life threw me a lot of curveballs, but I started sitting and listening to my gut and my intuition, and slowly but surely things have started to fall into place. Shedding. It will be normal to shed friends, patterns, etc. that no longer serve you and the person you'd like to become. You have to trust the authority of your mind. On a practical level, walking 10-20k steps a day helped me mentally so much. Start doing things that light you up, that bring you excitement. One thing I have learned over the past year is that no one will do the work for you. You have to do the work for yourself. Every single day, you get one life. You have the power to make it what you want. Sending big hugs. I have been dealing with depression and anxiety for 9 years. Over the years it got better and last year it was getting worse again. I started taking medication for the first time and me and my fiancé moved out of the city to a smaller town. Ever since then I just feel like myself and have been the happiest I've ever been. Just doing whatever I feel like instead of worrying myself with others' opinions if uncomfortable, and enjoying life. That's what's most important to me. If someone wants to hate on me, I don't entertain it. Admitted to myself that being tired during the day was directly related to staying up too late at night. Limited my time playing video games. I still play them, but not for crazy amounts of time. Decided to prioritize in-person relationships vs online ones. Learned to drive. This was huge. When you're spending 2 to 3 hours a day walking to work / school / groceries, you really don't have time for anything else. Started journaling a daily to-do list because I realized that I'm not the sort of person to clean automatically or form habits over time without a reminder. I'm not a morning person, but I've become a morning person because I know that's when I get my best work done. I also make sure to work out every day, even if it's just a walk around the block, and I eat healthy most of the time because I know it makes me feel good. So it may seem like something small and or stupid, but I got one of those burn after writing books, and it has helped a lot. Don't get me wrong, I have done my fair share of shitty things in my life, and I have worked a lot on myself to better myself and not be like that anymore, but I have a very hard time letting things go because I take things extremely personally sometimes. Like I know I would have never done something like that to them, so why did they do it to me type thing. So the burn after writing book helped me get those hurt feelings out, come to terms with them, and then get rid of them. It has helped me immensely. I definitely feel happier and lighter than before.